Henson, the #1 seed out of Virginia Tech, only their 7th three-time All-American ever, the reigning national champion. And Ridge Lovett, champion of the Big Ten, now a 3-time All-American. Very familiar with one another at the Cliff Keen tournament earlier this season. Henson was a winner, 6-3. The Hokie beat the Husker last year in the semis, 1-0. Ridge said this week, let's put on a show. Henson said, I love that too. So let's expect some points here in this one.
Yeah, these boys getting after right away. Ridge Lovett forward on Caleb Henson. Henson came out to enter the Sandman like the Virginia Tech football team, paying homage to the tradition out there in Blacksburg.
Only difference was our seats didn't shake like they do at Lane Stadium.
Oh man, that is one of it. That's an experience, isn't it?
Wrestle through that.
Here, Coach Manning saying, don't let him shorten the match. Don't let him hold. They think the more points that are scored, the better it is for Lovett.
Caleb Henson says he wakes up feeling dangerous every day.
And he's hoping instead of hearing touchdown tech, it'll be takedown tech tonight here in Philly. Only he and Mekhi Lewis for Virginia Tech have reached the finals twice. Mekhi Lewis, the first individual national champ in any sport for Virginia Tech back in 2019.
Oh, nice job by Lovett. He's pushing. Look at all the pain, the pressure. He's pushing him forward and the nice snaps.
And Henson doing a good job of holding his ground. He understands that he can't go all the way out of bounds. He's circling. He's trying to find his way back in. Wow.
Oh, that's a warning. That's Ridge Lovett saying, I'm a big dog.
That was a freestyle type of push out right there.
That's Ridge Lovett said, I came to fight tonight. It's going to be a fight.
And he's going to need to. And how about that club?
The
back
club
in return
back.
from Caleb Henson. Both of these guys are fighters. They're both gamers, and they've competed at a high level for a long time. There's probably a little bit of bad blood between these two. We talk about the semifinal last year, and Ridge Lovett going from potentially being in the finals to sliding down to that 6th place slot, while Caleb Henson hasn't lost a match since. He's operating like a champion, and so look for him to stand his ground in this matchup.
JB, I love the way the guys hit that double jab at the shoulders. That was something you did, something I try to impart on my kids. But for the person watching, what does that do in terms of trying to create space for someone that likes attacks from the outside?
Right, so it's jarring. It's almost like if you were boxing, it would be like the jab. You want to open this guy up. You want to shift his shoulders, get him to reset, get him out of his rhythm, and hopefully get him out of position so you can score.
Reset him, put him on his heels.
Ridge Lovett, when he gets out early, that's when he's most dominant.
I mean, Lovett's pace is really high tonight.
Center.
Keeps trying to get to those underhooks on Caleb Henson.
High pace, but not a lot of committed shots from Ridge Lovett.
A lot of upper body stuff.
Ridge Lovett has only continued to get better. We mentioned he was in the finals 2022, which ended up being the 3rd of 4 titles for Yanni Diakomahalis. And then the next year took a red shirt, took a lot of time to work with assistant coach Brian Snyder. Came back, won a Big Ten title, and now here's a chance to win a national title.
I love the hands by Henson, though. Henson's trying to hit him with the shoulder. He hits him on the left with his left hand on his shoulder. Then he clubs him with the right hand to try to get and release some of that pressure from Ridge Lovett.
Red. Red defers, green. Green's neutral.
He won't even choose bottom.
Push it either. Let's work. Let's work. Set.
There's a lot of respect there.
Lovett doesn't pick top again, though, does he, Jordan? If this goes 0-0 into the 3rd.
No, I don't think so. And this match is playing out exactly the way it did in last year's semifinal. Both guys had a hard time getting to one another's legs. No offensive points were scored. And then ultimately, it was the 1-point escape after Ridge Lovett chose top. That was the deciding factor.
Oh, nice underhook there by Henson.
That was a deep underhook.
Yeah, deep. Pull that head down on the right side. Big dig with the left hand.
And look at that bounce there. He's weighing on the neck and shoulders, the core of Ridge Lovett.
We got to start.
And you may say that's not doing much. That's going to wear on you later on. So just wearing on him and getting a little tired for something to be set up later on.
I love what the ref just told him. He said, action, boys. It's the last time I'm going to tell you. Let's get after it. The referee's taking ownership of this match, telling these guys, don't make me get involved. But I am more than willing to do that if I need to.
Just the pure optics of Ridge staying right in the NCAA, right in the blue, it just looks good. That's a good
There's
shot
an attack.
Yeah, Lovett's good, dude. He's good here.
I got you. Keep
And
the
Rich is
legs
good here.
clean.
Look at him trying to split his hands with his heel.
This is good by Henson.
He's crossing his arms.
And Henson's working methodically, but notice he's not going to take a big risk here. He knows that if he hits his hip or allows Ridge to kind of finagle his way out of that position, it's too risky.
He's got to make sure Ridge Lovett.
Lovett.
Sorry, Jordan. He's got to make sure Ridge Lovett doesn't get them moving. The more they're moving when he's trying to finish, the better it is for the scrambler.
You got to get your head on the side of the underhook.
Nice shot by Henson.
Watch the chest wrap by Ridge Lovett. He's putting that ankle down. You see he's putting the ankle down to hook it. This is a smart position to be in, but he's got short time, less than 20. He's got to put him in neutral danger.
So there's a few things he can do here, Rock. He can push the leg over top of his head, secure the hips, or he could start circling his butt back toward the head and looking for danger.
No danger again. Great job by Lovett recovering that
But
3
Lovett
seconds.
had to release. He had to, when he was in the danger position,
no, that's a
he
takedown.
had to unlock his crotch. And then that's when we saw the 3-point call. 2 seconds in the period. This is going to be a big call here.
Was it a takedown, Rock?
That looked, I don't know about that one. I'm not sure if that was a takedown.
Huskers head coach Mark Manning there throwing the brick, telling the officials he didn't think there was control.
So here, danger 1, 2, and then watch Ridge have to flare it now. So going around, those arms aren't tied, but his head is tough.
Yeah.
We need to see the other side. Is there another angle? Because he wasn't locked to the crotch.
Yeah.
But I couldn't see if his head was under.
If his head slipped or if it was in the middle.
Here's the thing, Rock. Can you challenge neutral danger? Right? Can you challenge the angle of which the back is being exposed? It looked like almost there. The count was happening a little bit sooner than when his back was exposed to the mat.
Okay, let's see here.
So
his head slipped.
So neutral danger 2, and then he said nothing. But then his
head's never. That kind of looks like when Jordan Oliver and Logan Stieber were wrestling.
This is a tough call here. And so here's the thing. If he says confirm, it's obvious. But if it stands, they're like, we don't have enough evidence to overturn it.
Change it.
They have 7 different views here in a replay from 7 different angles that we aren't seeing. So the official replay review, they have 4 guys in there that are looking around and they're talking and trying to figure out if they got it right. This is a big call for both wrestlers.
And if you're Henson, you got to be feeling good about those last few sequences. Got deep to the leg, popped him out back door, couldn't finish, stalemate, fine. Second time he got to the legs, he was able to finish, working through the difficult hips and scrambling ability of Ridge Lovett.
Rock, did anything substantively change when they went out of neutral danger for Henson in those final seconds?
I think he sat more on his butt.
You're gonna reverse it, we're gonna go neutral.
Oh, no takedown?
It's gonna be overturned.
And
overturn?
Yep.
Overturn, no takedown.
That's a tough call there.
That was a tough one. His head never slipped out.
Yep.
Give that to him, the brick. After further review, the call on the mat is overturned. No takedown.
Look at that. But like you said, Jordan, if you're Henson, you feel good. The 2 shots you took, you were able to get to a leg. The 2 times you actually shot, you were able to get to a leg.
And look at this difference maker. Last year in the 3rd period, where did Ridge Lovett decide to go?
He went top. This time he's got to get up. Yep.
He's going down. He's got to escape here.
Well, and he was talking to Coach Frere. Hey, should I cut him? I'm cutting him, though. If I went through the last 30 seconds as Caleb Henson, I'm letting him go because I know I can get to his legs.
Yeah, and he's got a full 2 minutes to try it. His offense has been affected. Look at those heavy hands coming from Henson.
Oh!
Now, Coach Roby has said that Caleb Henson's in-match IQ is the best that he's ever seen. What I mean by that is that he's able to make in-match adjustments.
Now remember.
Oh, shot by Lovett.
Nothing
Lovett's
there.
trying to jump all the way across. JB.
Watch the leg coming in. Watch the leg coming in.
And look at the whizzer.
Oh, my goodness.
That is a tight whizzer there.
Lovett's got to go to the ankle and wrestle here. Try to pull him back in bounds.
You can't bring it out.
And look at the toe.
Yep, toe on the ground.
As soon as the toe goes off of the mat and hits the carpet, immediately it's blown dead by the official.
Smart by Caleb with the split.
And he wasn't trying to get out. He just split to make it more difficult. It's picking up now. Now remember, Caleb Henson does have a stall against him.
Man, Lovett's still forward. Lovett is still forward. It looks like he's chasing that extra stall in, but if he goes too hard.
Now here, Now, we're always talking about the guy backing out. There is a call the official could say that the guy pushed him out. So we may say he's backing out, but hey, is Ridge Lovett pushing him out to avoid action? That could be a stall call as well.
Yeah.
And if you're Ridge Lovett here, you're looking to get to a control tie.
Oh, Henson gets to the underhook.
Henson to pepper away with his underhooks and get to the legs. But Henson doing a good job controlling center.
Oh, we're getting a short time, 45 seconds now.
Yeah. The attack rate on Henson is pretty strong right now.
And Henson's got to start a sprint. He's got to start a sprint right away.
He's going hard. We can just get a traditional stall here. We don't have to wait for this traditional stall. Oh, that's a nice angle. This could be a little better.
But he keeps letting him get into his crotch. He lets Lovett get to his crotch, and that's where he struggles.
He can't let this go. He has to stay here.
We got to score here.
Referee's got to stay out of this.
It's his last
19
chance.
seconds. The neutral danger is going to be the most important part here. He may have to release the crotch again. But notice Ridge elevates his head.
He's using his head.
He's using his forehead.
Oh, my goodness.
And hips up.
Short time.
Right down to the wire.
Time.
And the drought is over. The harvest is plentiful. Nebraska with a national champion for the first time since 2011.
And boys, the big difference maker there was Ridge Lovett's leg defense. Caleb Henson, the aggressor the entire match, was in on the leg on multiple occasions, putting him in neutral danger, trying to find ways to finish, but Ridge made it really difficult for him.
I'm going to add to that. It was mat wrestling even though it didn't happen. The respect that he had for Ridge's mat wrestling is the reason why it was a 1-0 match.
Hey, Ridge Lovett celebrating out there.
It's been
Travell Delagnev up there. Look at Travell.
14 years since the Huskers have had their last national champion. Mark Manning has been waiting patiently, and look at the dance. They're loving it.
His family out there. He about to get real cutesy on him, too. What? Get real cutesy on him, Ridge Lovett. I know he's going to look real cute tonight when he do it as a national champ. Wow. Big-time victory for the Huskers.
What started in Post Falls, Idaho, is punctuated in Philadelphia. Ridge Lovett in his 6th year, a title winner.
So you're standing up, you're upside down on your head.
Yeah.
And at that moment, what are you thinking?
I heard Coach Snyder say 20 seconds. Thinking, hold on like hell, you know? No takedown, danger count, move a little bit. Just find a way to get your hand raised. You know, I was fortunate with that call. It was close, but, you know, I didn't have to go get one there at the end and held on, but I just want to
Play defense, yeah. I was just saying, your parents, your teammates, your coaching staff, like I sense a community here. What do these folks mean to you?
They mean everything to me. You know, my parents helped me to get to where I am today. My sister has always been supportive. All the people I have up there in the stands, I love them. You know, they do anything for me. A lot of people did a lot of things for me to get here. And I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, bless me with the abilities, putting these people around me to help me get to where I am. And it's a surreal feeling, you know. Got my boy Charlie coming up. Brock came just a little bit short, but, you know, he got another one. And big things coming from Nebraska. Everyone been sleeping all year long.
GBR, right? GBR.
Damn right. Go Big Red. Skurs by 90. Let's go, baby. This is where it's at.
Congratulations, Rich.
Well, it was Jordan Burroughs in 2011 to be a national champion. Since then, TJ Dudley, Tyler Berger, and Ridge Lovett himself back in 2022 went to the finals, did not come out on top. And for the first time since 2011, Mark Manning and the Huskers, in what has been their best year ever, only continue to get better.